Hi, I'm Council Member La Rae Mills, and today we're at the Public Works Garage. Mother Nature has kept our crew very busy this winter. We'll talk about that a little more in a bit, but first, here's our council update for February. The City Council gave the final approval for the High Point development, which will consist of 82 townhomes built by D.R. Horton near Oltman Middle School, near 65th Street and Geneva Avenue. Plans call for wetland preservation, a dog park for residents, and a landscape buffer on Geneva. Crews will begin work on the project this summer. We officially welcomed 3 new officers and a canine officer, well, sort of a canine officer, to the Cottage Grove Police Department. Officers Ben Dietner and Dominic Belmars were joined by new Sergeant Justin Hensler for an official swearing-in ceremony. As for the new dog, you know him as McGruff. The Public Safety Board donated money for a new McGruff costume, featuring a non-animated head complete with a working battery-operated fan. And finally, the council approved the final plans for a temporary water treatment plant in Foothills Park. Construction will be underway soon, and the plant should be complete this summer. The project was fully funded by the state of Minnesota through the 3M consent order. Ryan Burfine, our Public Works Director and our city engineer, was part of that building design. I'm here now with Ryan, and he's here to tell us a little more about what's been happening with our snow crew.
Well, thanks, Rae. So far this year, it's been a pretty busy season. We started out with a lot of snow early on. We've had about 43 inches this year, which as you get to this time of year is pretty typical. But we have been out 34 times snow plowing, which is a little above average. We've had a lot of smaller snowstorms and a lot of long duration snowstorms, which has been a real challenge. We may only get 3-4 inches, but it takes 8 or 12 hours, so we got to keep re-scraping the roads and keep plowing them. Some of the other challenges we had on December 28th, we had an ice storm. That was pretty tricky for our crews to deal with, but overall I think we've been pretty successful. Our goal is always to make roads passable within 8 hours of the snow happening, and I think we've been able to do that, and especially considering some reorganization, some new staffing down here, we've kept that level of service up that our Cottage Grove residents are used to.
Yes, I think the plow crews have done a great job. Tell us a little bit about the equipment.
Yep, we have a lot of equipment that we use to clear our roads and trails and sidewalks. Multiple times this year we've had what we call an all-call, so we get enough snow that it's all hands on deck. Public Works and Parks Maintenance are all out there clearing roads and trails. We have 13 big trucks, we would call them, to plow the streets. 8 are single axle and 5 are a tandem axle like we have behind us here. For cul-de-sacs, that's our more specialized routes. We have 10 routes for that. We have 3 big loaders like we have to my left here. Those clear 55 cul-de-sacs each. We also have a tractor and 5 or 6 pickups that help out as well. We also have 5 routes for trails and sidewalks. So we have 2 pickup plows that do trails, and we have 3 specialized smaller sidewalk machines that residents would see clearing our sidewalks through town. And finally, we have 3 pickups that handle city parking lots as well.
That's a big crew and a big team working together. That's fantastic, and I know the city appreciates it, and the council appreciates all the effort that the plow crew does. So I'm La Rae Mills, and that's our February council update.